Hey everyone, it's Tenja. Let's talk about what we can do in World of Warcraft this week. The first thing is, if you have anything left for Brewfest, you have until Thursday to finish it up. And if you don't get it done this year, you'll obviously have to wait till next year. Pushing on from that, our fated raid this week will be Castle Nathria. I have a few more pieces from LFR that I need to get to finish the setup on my warrior, so I think I'll work on that. Our weekly quest this week will be the Shadowlands dungeon event. I'm not sure if I've ever messed with this, so I may look into it and see what the reward is and see if it's worth doing. The PvP brawl is Comp Stop this week. It's pretty fun. I've done it a few times. The opposing team is NPCs instead of players, so it's kinda different. We also have the Dark Moon Ferry running for the rest of the week, in case you need to get over there to do anything. And on Saturday the 8th, you can mess with the Great Nomoragan race. I've done it a few times and it's pretty fun, and I think I'll try to get in on it this year also. But for me this week in World of Warcraft, it felt like I got a lot of stuff done. The main thing I wanted to do was farm for the Infinite Time Reaver, the time walking mount that drops. And boy did I farm for it. I did the time walking quest on 16 characters, and I leveled my Orc Warrior. That was a total of 94 dungeons run. I didn't get the mount, but I got up to 1,972 attempts. The real nice part about doing this quest so many times is I did finish up a few of my normal raid level sets, so that's a plus. In between running all the time walkings, I did hit the sepulture of the first one. I did it on 6 characters. I didn't get any tools of incomprehensible experimentation, but I was in a group and a guy got one to drop, so I whispered if he needed it. He said he didn't collect mounts, so he offered it to me. I was happy. I thought I was finally done. So he opened up a trade window, and of all the luck, the tools don't trade. I was so disappointed, and now I just have to keep farming the dumb thing. I'll try queuing up for it again this week. Hopefully the queues aren't too long. So I did make it over to the Pandera Moral bosses this week, but needless to say, none of them dropped a mount. It's kinda normal. I did make it into Siege of Orgrimmar also, on Heroic and Mythic, but the Tusk of Manoroth still didn't drop. So with all that done, I didn't have much left. I figured I'd head over to Antorus, the Burning Throne, on Mythic, and see if I could get the sword to sight or the mount to drop. But again, none of that felt like it needed to be in my hands this week. Then I headed into Mythic Nighthold for the last Inferno I needed, but I didn't see him either. And again, I also made it to Blackrock Foundry for a chance at the Ironhoof Destroyer. It'd be nice if they put a skip into this dungeon also, because I had no luck getting them out. And I hit a couple 5-man BFA dungeons again. I did Freehold for a chance at Sharkbait, but that didn't drop. So I headed over to King's Rest for a chance at the Tombstalker, and still no luck there either. And last but not least, I did get into Dragonsoul, but this time I did 15 characters instead of 12. So I got attempts number 438 to 452 done, for a few more chances at my Experiment 12B. So let's take a look at them real fast here.
Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the what I am out. This moment alone was I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now, what I am out. This moment alone was I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour of twilight. What I am out. This moment alone was I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour of light. What I am out. This moment alone was I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. moment alone as I may. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour. But I am this moment alone as I may. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour of twilight. But I am this moment alone as I may. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour of twilight. But I am this moment alone as I may. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour of twilight. But I am for this moment alone as I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour of twilight. But I am this moment alone as I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour of twilight. But I am moment alone as I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is the hour. But I am this moment alone as I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is but I am this moment alone as I made. Look upon your death, mortal, and despair. Now is but I am
Well, 452 attempts and still no mount. So I think this week maybe I'll try all my characters and see if that increases my odds of getting this darn thing. I'm getting so burnt out on this place. It feels like it's taking longer to get done every week. But in case you're wondering, this week I'm wearing an old set. This is the tier 6 set for warriors. It's the onslaught armor. And again, it's a pretty straightforward farm. You'll just find yourself in Black Temple a lot. And the place is gigantic, so you're going to be in there for a long time. But this is a nicer looking warrior set, and I feel it's worth the farm. But hey, if you had some luck this week, tell me about it in the comment section. I'd like to hear about it. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. You can click on subscribe. Thanks for coming by and watching it. I'd like to send a hi out to my best friend, and y'all take care.